Hi guys, it's Dale with the insurance. Today we're talking about an article that I think you'll know a lot about, and it's a pretty long article. So if you don't know a lot about it, then I urge you go ahead. There's a lot of good fundamental information in there. But there's one piece that I'd like to highlight because I actually got caught up in this sort of game of how much money am I willing to save versus the risk of me actually having a loss and being fully covered, right? So I don't want you guys to end up, I ended up great, but I don't want you guys to have to go through the same kind of gamble or cost benefit analysis if you don't have to. The name of this article is How to Calculate Homeowners Insurance and Save Money, right? So some of the basics that you probably already know, your homeowners insurance, that rate is built off several factors, being some being kind of the location of the home, right? The age of the home, the build of the home, some personal characteristics like your credit history, your claims history, things like that. We all get that. We all have auto insurance. Some of us, if we're lucky, have purchased a home or a condo and have gone through kind of that rating process and where the carriers ask for that information and underwrite the actual property. The piece that I think we as a society should probably spend a bit more, or as home purchasers in general, should spend a bit more on is how much insurance do you need for your home, right? And your property, right? Your personal property, the things within your home. And in efforts to save money, many people, I am guilty of this early on, would try to insure your home for a lesser amount, right? Because perhaps you just feel, even in a total loss, you would need X amount of money to rebuild a home that you're comfortable with, right? It is a risk, right? So, and this isn't spoke about, this is indirectly spoke about in the article, but actual cash value versus replacement costs, right? And that kind of distills down to how much, what amount do you insure your new home for or new condo for, right? Part of it is science, part of it is art. The science part is provided kind of in the article. You take the square footage of your home and multiply it by kind of the price per square foot for building a home within your neighborhood today, and you get that number from kind of contractors, and that gives you an idea of how much it would cost if your house suffered a total loss and you had to rebuild it, right? That's replacement cost. Actual cash value is obviously an amount less than that, right? But actual cash value by definition is kind of the cost to replace your home less depreciation, right? Less depreciation, right? Which can truly hurt you. Just for example, let's not even talk about your whole home, but let's say you suffered a fire from your stove was completely damaged, that was it, right? You're looking to replace your stove, which you bought 10 years ago for $5,000. Replacement costs, no problem. You'll get $5,000 or however much it costs to buy a similar stove that does the same thing in today's market, right? So basically, your stove that you bought 10 years ago, but bought it new now, right? So let's say obviously, let's say it was a GE stove or something like that. They've gone through however many models of your stove. Now, replacement costs, you get that same stove, bam, done. Actual cash value, that stove that you bought for $5,000 10 years ago might be worth $500 now. You get $500 to replace that stove. It's just not enough. And then you're on the hook. Either you take out loans, or it comes out of your savings or your pocket to buy an adequate stove, right? Now multiply that by an entire home, right? The same concept. So when you're deciding on home insurance, we would say always err on the side of having what you feel is kind of more than enough insurance in terms of value to replace your entire home should you suffer a total loss, right? Because you don't want to be on the opposite side of that coin, whereby you've insured your home for tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars less than what you need to rebuild something that is the equivalent of your home in today's market, okay? To actually adjust for the materials, the labor costs that have kind of accrued over the years. That's the nugget that many people don't think about, because I guess they may think that won't happen to me. I won't suffer such a loss that I need to insure at that level. But I'm telling you, I've actually gone through this. I've suffered home losses, significant home losses. I've thanked my lucky stars to have replacement costs and to have a carrier that has good history with claims. It's another thing you want to pay attention to with home insurance. Hopefully you don't ever suffer a home insurance claim. But if you do, hopefully this is helpful. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll chat next week.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. And if you really liked it, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We love hearing from you. We love hearing from our viewers. So be sure to leave a comment below with your thoughts on this video, and we'll see you in the next one.